There's a worrying trend in modern media that caught my attention when I saw this picture pop up on Facebook. Go ahead and take a look at this. The two on the outsides are from a new Disney movie called Frogut or something. I don't know, I haven't seen it. And it just bothers me a bit that they look so much alike. I mean, I guess if they're sisters I can forgive it, but then I realized it goes a little deeper than that. Because though they look alike, and though I've seen their images plastered everywhere for the last several months, they're giving this odd feeling like I've seen them both before elsewhere. But where? Oh, of course, they're both Rapunzel from Disney's Tangled, released a couple of years earlier. Palette swapped versions of the exact same picture-perfect base model. Points for originality, Disney! All carefully constructed to meet every single criterion of what is recognizably classic North American Barbie doll beauty, set against the golden universal ratio and replete with Harry S. Plinkett's Disney eyes. So I saw Tangled and thought to myself, well, okay, I'm a little bit boggled by the aesthetic. And it is pronounced aesthetic. Bob, and Lindsay, and Bob again, and Lindsay again. One wonders why this certain style was chosen to illustrate this particular German fairy tale. I mean, Barbie dolls in ye olde fantasy Europe? Well, fine, I guess. It's certainly not hideous. Though I can't say the same for her boyfriend. Oh gosh, look at him there with his goofy eyebrows. But not so goofy that they detract from his perfectly coiffured hair and meticulously manscaped facial hair. What a colossal knob. Whatever. All aboard Rapunzel's perfection train of impossibly pretty pixel people. But then, in the very next movie, one that features two separate female leads, they don't just use the same art style, they use the exact same model. Oh, no. She's totally different. I mean, look at the original eye color and lash length. And this one has thicker eyebrows. I'm not joking.
Oh, pay attention to the eyebrows, honey bunny.
And then carefully explain to me how the insignificant tweaks made to this model constitute original character design, when the difference between these people is less perceptible than the difference between, say, Disney's depiction of Mulan and Disney's depiction of Mulan in the same movie. Let's leave aside for now the notion that these design choices are akin to hiring a lady to play a part in one movie and liking her so much that you hire her again in another movie to play two separate roles. No. The salient point here is that Disney just removed all doubt. This is evidently what they consider to be the standard for feminine beauty. Unless you are an absolutely perfect, lithe, lollipop-shaped Anglo-Saxon nymphette with big limpet pool-like puppy dog eyes, then you're probably not going to be a 3D Disney princess. But pine not, my pretties, and return your gaze once more to this image. Pick the princess that wasn't produced by Disney Prime. Oh yes, say what you want about Princess Merida, but at least she isn't a rigorous distillation of classically appealing physical facets. She's a unique design that fits her world and beautiful for it. At least she used to be. Anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but you know, it's like a cheeseburger. Scientifically concocted to guarantee that you enjoy it, but also incredibly cheap to reproduce and lazy. I'm not half convinced that if instead of Pixar, the movie Brave had been produced by Disney in-house, Princess Merida would have looked something like this. Is this what you want? And you want fries with that? Well, I guess we'll find out next time if we're all still in the mood. And we will find out next time, because if the next Disney animation doesn't feature both A, a princess, and most probably B, the exact same princess, I'll eat my totems collection. That was a bit short, wasn't it? Well, never mind. Here, have an update. So, Reviewing Is Magic 5 is finally out, and if you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing here? But it being my very first Patreon video, I thought I'd mention that it's been a spectacular success. A huge vote of thanks to you super peoples for making all this possible through your love, tolerance, kind words, and patience during this utterly bonkers time. And what do I mean by bonkers? Well, I mean supercalifraggin-bonkers! Yeah, that's still a thing. My poor neighbors. Actually, stuff my neighbors. Pity the poor wildlife. Oh, what a smeg is this? There's branches in the ground now? Unbelievable. They expect me to do fly to the belly ground? Oh, that's funny, that is. Smeg your soul, I'm out of here. Meanwhile, PonyCon was a thing that happened, and what a smashing show! I have a Dacian treasury of stories and endless hours of footage through which to pour. Some of it you've already seen making its way into the Pinkies video. Of course, that was only one of the panels I chaired over the weekend. I also did the Pony in a Box panel with Red Rad Russian and crew on the Saturday. Oh, and look! Look what Starry Flame made me. It's a little cosmologic plushie. Look, he's even got the galaxy cutie marks and everything. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Very cool, my dear lady. Very, very cool. Like I said, I have plenty of footage, most of it shot by the Cloud Cuckoo Country. Smashing fellow. And if I can't find links to better official videos elsewhere, I might just post some more of my own if anyone's interested. Hey? Leave a comment. Speaking of your opinion, do you like it? I don't. It kind of looks and feels like copper wire growing out of my face, and the only reason I haven't shaved it up till now is because trimming this thing is not unlike cutting copper wire growing out of my face. I don't know, blame my heritage.
Say, this is interesting. There appears to be a large orange hedge moving towards us.
That's not a hedge, Consul. That's the Scots.
Okay! So, what was I doing on the Pony in a Box panel, you ask? Well, mostly I was just emceeing for the splendid presentation of the Doctor Who's motion comic based on the utterly riveting internet audio play of the same name, produced by Squeak.
Yo, Pierce, I hear your mom's going out with Squeak.
Hey, wait a minute!
Oh, yes!
No, not that Squeak, Squeak Anon, YouTube writer extraordinaire. Go check him out now. Concurrently, I was also there to represent for the truly captivating Fallout Equestria-themed fanfiction spin-off, Tales of a Junktown Pony Peddler, in which I play the dastardly Sky Enclave Pegasus Spetsnaz Commander Rainfall. I start chewing the scenery around episode 7 or so, and my apologies in advance, but I do not play a good guy. Go and listen at your own peril. However, as far as good guys in the wasteland go, I also had a part to play in the redoubtable A&Y Pony's massive collab review of the original fanfiction novel by K-Cat Man, woman, entity, it. Go watch, it's good. Speaking of it, though, did you hear that Crown, the E Makes It Fancy Prince, isn't a dude? Dude! Seems I've been working on a number of cool projects with his nebulous genius for an age now, all the while none the wiser that she is a she-he. Tee-hee! And I'm not at all freaked out by it. Nevertheless, and on the off chance you haven't already, go and watch his/her fantastic cartoon/fake trailer, Noteworthy. It's short, sweet, funny, and I'm in it. Bashed my toe! What? What's that little miniature cosmologic plushie me? Something incredible, funny, and ingenious this way comes? Could it be true? It is! The renowned M. Neil Shyamalan returns with his sensational roundtable docu-discussion on all things Pastel Horse, Elements of Brony. And we're about up to the 3rd episode of this prolific, superbly edited show, with hours of entertaining chatter and properly insightful cutaways. It's easily the funniest, most loving, and tolerant way to kill a large block of time. So good. Check it out. On that note, if you're still desperate for mindless pony gossip, you owe it to yourself to hang with the boys at equestriaconfidential.co.uk. You're listening to Equestria Confidential, live! The #1 source for horse. equestriaconfidential.co.uk. Yeah, another really great MLP site in which to sink yourself. Only British, so automatically 12 times as funny. I guest star in podcasts 10 and 23, I think. But if nothing else, go watch Owen's awesome One Bad Analysis videos. Among other things, I think he actually manages to fix the end of the Equestria Girls movie. Tommy, go dunk yourself in it right quick. Broke my keyboard! Say, do you like reviews? Do you like physical media? Then why aren't you subscribed to Aficionados Chris? This fab fellow reviews packaging, presentation, box sets, and the occasional MLP review. So there you are, there's your connection. Besides, this guy has the most pleasant name on the internet. He's Chris Delisola. Isn't that just a delightful name? It's like, hola, and welcome to Mikasa. I am Christopher Delisola. And you are so gorgeous, and yet
so bored. So please do come and review my packaging.
And of course, I've done some voices for a show here and there. But stuff that, you must watch his Stella Pinky's Pride review with Sean Webby. The intro alone is as properly funny as the actual episode, so yeah, go not unsubscribe to this guy. Pile of posters! And finally, the piece de resistance. For a while now, I've been working with Gemma Bright and the nifty Halo Studios people to make a brand new full-length animated feature, Outcast Hero. A beautiful coming-of-age and acceptance story from a planet far, far away in a time of high adventure. It's shifting at a steady pace, but the good news is that right now you can go and watch the completed prequel animation from the Nottingham Film Festival that sort of sets up the premise, and in which I play the Birdman. No, not that Birdman, this Birdman. No. Oh, there we are. It's a super anthro science fiction fantasy set in space, so of course I love it out loud, and so will you. Well, that's it. I quit for now, but with kudos again to everyone who's watched, commented, and contributed. And I do read every comment, even if I simply can't respond to it on account of my being a superior golden boy from whom you can just go and unsubscribe or something. But I truly do appreciate it all, especially during this very bonkers time. There's still tree in here! So peace, love, and to take us out, I submit for your delectation Feather Pony Artist and Cloud Cuckoo Country flagrantly violating my PonyCon instructions.